Hello everyone, this is Dr. Houck, your instructor for anth 3315 Ethnomedicine. Welcome to the course. I thought I would make this little video for you to go over some aspects of the course that are really important for you to be aware of right here at the outset. So I have a little list here. I'll sort of go through them. First, the assignments are staggered, which means that you're not going to have a module assignment due like every Friday or every Saturday. And the reason why that's the case is because there's 8 modules in the course. And in order to have enough time to do 8 module assignments and also a midterm and final exam, well, we only have 8 weeks for the course. You can see the problem. But not to worry, the due dates are posted probably in 4 or 5 different places, so there shouldn't be any issue with being able to keep up. And please watch those due dates very carefully. You're going to be doing a paper, a relatively short paper. All upper level courses here at the college require a writing assignment. In this course, you're going to be doing a culture-bound syndrome paper. There is a lot of information on the paper, both on the syllabus, and there's also a grading rubric for the paper telling you exactly how it's going to be graded. So please consult both of those before you begin writing the paper. You can submit the paper anytime up to and on the due date. But once again, as I said, please make sure you consult all the information on the syllabus and the grading rubric before you begin writing the paper. The speed of the course, let me address that because it sometimes catches students off guard. Please note that you've signed up for an 8-week course. Our regular semester is 4 months. And when we transform a course from a regular semester course to an online course, an 8-week session course, we're not allowed to simply lop off half the material because it's still a 3-credit-hour course. So we have to take all the material and basically collapse it into half the time. So the upshot of all that is that you're working twice as fast. So please keep that in mind. If it seems things are coming at you at a pretty rapid rate, well, they are. It's the same readings, the same assignments, but you're doing them all in 1/2 the time. So please keep that in mind. Okay? There is a pre-course assessment quiz that is posted. It will take you probably less than 5 minutes. You don't put your name on it. It's not for a grade. I just need this to assess the course. It'll be very helpful, so please do that for me before you begin anything else. You'll also be doing a post-course assessment quiz for comparative purposes. Again, that helps with evaluating the course. Each module has an assignment attached to it. After I finish grading all the assignments, I will then record a YouTube video where I discuss the assignment. Every single question I'll go over, so you'll have immediate feedback once I get everything graded. And of course, you would keep your original hard copy and sort of go over it as I'm discussing the assignment online. And of course, if you have any problems, any questions about anything, always feel free to contact me. Please use Microsoft Word to do all your work in this course. I've been teaching this course for over 3 years now, probably 10 or 12 different times, and only rarely have students used a format other than Microsoft Word, and it's usually Adobe, or sometimes they'll post material in some format that I can't open on my computer. Well, let's just make it easy for everybody because frankly, working with Adobe is a little bit cumbersome on my end. So please, I would like to ask everyone to use Microsoft Word. I'm not a big fan of Microsoft or anything like that. It's just that right now it's the best platform for us to use. So please stick to that. Your weekly assignments will be typed out in 11-point font, the same as the font that the assignments are written in. Please don't change the formatting of the assignments. there's a different formatting requirements, however, for the paper, and that's listed on the syllabus, so please see that. When you're answering questions in your module assignments and also the exams, please note that the course materials are considered to be your primary source. Here's what I mean by that. If you see, for example, the term materialism as an ID question on an exam, do not go to Google, type in materialism, hit enter, and then start reading away and collecting information. That's not going to help you very much. Now, please note, online sources and other sources are always good sources of general information for something. But in regard to specific issues, please consider the course materials to be your primary source. All of the questions that you have on the module assignments and the exams are addressed in the materials somewhere. So I would like to ask you, please don't write me and ask me where you can find information on a certain question, because my answer will be the very same every time. It's in the materials. Okay, because I literally sat down and screened the videos, did the readings, and as I did those, I typed out the questions. So all the answers are there in the materials, okay? The book Serpent and the Rainbow, I'm going to try to lighten your reading load a little bit there by having you simply read the first 3 chapters carefully, 2, 3, and 4, then skim the rest until you get to, now forget, it's posted right there by the reading though. Pardon me. I think I want you to do the last 3 chapters. Yeah, so chapters 2, 3, and 4 carefully. Skim 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then read the last 4 chapters carefully, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that'll lighten your reading load a little bit for Serpent and the Rainbow. Finally, you will note on the Moodle site and also on the syllabus, I make a really big deal about the fact that your work should be your own work and in your own words. I never, ever want to open up your work and, for example, I'm reading an ID, an identification answer something, and I'm reading somebody else's words, because that will immediately get a 0. Don't copy and paste from anywhere. Don't copy from anywhere. Now, obviously, you're going to be getting information from other sources, primarily from my lectures and the readings for the class. But when it comes time to write it, you need to write it in your own words. That will encourage you to think about these things. Also, you will actually know it, quote unquote, know it better if you think about these things and write them down in your own words. So I never want to see anything other than your own words. The exception would be in your paper, where you may want to quote another source, but even those should be kept to a minimum. So I can't stress that enough. Also, too, be extremely careful. Do not correspond with or otherwise work with another student on any of this work. Okay, the risk is simply not worth it. Most people end up making a pretty good grade in this course anyway, so I would highly, highly advise you to make sure that the work is exclusively your own, in your own words. I cannot stress this enough. Okay? If you have any questions about the course, feel free to write me, or actually, preferably post your post your questions in the Ask Questions Here link so everyone can see them. If it's a question of a personal nature, feel free to write me directly or even call me. And so there you go. Good luck.